Wow. Let's get it. Always starts with getting charcoal. Every stream. Charcoal grind. And some rust, too. Get that while we're up at the Stump Lab. Oh, I'm already out. The never-ending grind. It's my never-ending story. Getting charcoal. Be here soon? What does that mean? You're already here. How could you be here soon when you're chatting? That you have to be in the chat, right? Go. Bounce with me, bounce with me. Bounce with me, bounce with me. What's up, Knife? Darn, he's not number one. Beaten by a calm guy. Pow. Watch this. I didn't do it, no! Troll. Tried to do a little 1-2 hop. Didn't work. Actually, there's a better way to go, because I really need to kill infused bugs. And I have not been farming this area. These are not infused bugs. Where are the infused bugs at? Don't want that. Nothing good. Oh, there's one. Oh, perfect, too. Yep. Go. Oh, crap, he saw me. We'll heal it. Heal, overheal. As long as we continue to hit him, we'll just heal through all of the gas. OP strategy. Who needs a gas mask when you got lifesteal? Who needs to block when you have lifesteal? Nobody thought about that, did they? These are actually really easy to kill. I always avoid them because I'm like, I'm gonna die. Just too good, though. My nose. Stop itching. Did I come out? Oh, okay, it is morning. Have I not? I keep forgetting these. Are you winning yet? I mean, look at all that raw science. How could we not be winning, right? Ain't that one. We always win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Wait. Where's the milk moly? I saw that. Excuse you. I could go backwards. Well, said I wanted infused bugs. I need a better infused weapon for Spicy. I guess it's not bad, but battle axes just feel so inferior now. Where is it? It's up here or something. It's horrible. I sat down to start stream, and I was like, why does my leg tickle? I'm like, why am I getting tickled? There's a spider on my leg. Nearly crapped my pants. Talk about something nobody wants. Alright, I don't know where it is. Okay, we're going. Oh, it's here. We did it. I would say we are winning now, Knife. We did it. Look at all this raw science. Double winning. Not that that really means anything when we have 400,000 now. But honestly, it'll be gone so fast, it doesn't matter. They made this so easy. When did they add this? I never remember this being here. I remember they like changed one thing. I don't remember it being that easy. It used to be so annoying. I hated it. I'd always just fall over and over again. Okay, yep, we did it. And that is why we're the best. Definitely. Okay, cool, yep. I swear I have 2,000 hours in this game. I swear. I've beaten it 5 times. I don't suck. Just a little. Booyaka. Okay. Going down. Here we go. Look at all that stuff. Well, we got some rust. That's what we were needing. Perfect. A whole rust. I feel like there should be more to this base. I don't know. It feels too short. Like, why no boss in here somewhere? Too much garbage. I like this garbage, though. No. I got chests of that, though. Way too many chests. Oh, that's what the... I keep forgetting my black ant. That's the mistake. Don't ever forget your black ant friend. I need the storage. No. Take this Supreme, though. I'm gonna have to start upgrading at least 2 more clubs at some point. Gotta farm for them, though. Have not felt like farming them the last day, though. It's such a grind to get these first 2. It's just an outpost, like one in the sandbox. Yeah, but missed potential. I feel like the stump is such a cool spot. That just kind of gets outshadowed, unfortunately. It just feels like it wants to be something epic. It's 3 minutes behind. I might have to restart my phone. That's a little ways. Just a little bit behind. But considering the fact that we're only 8 minutes into the stream, that's pretty far behind. Hiya. Change this song. No worries, take your time. Welcome in, School of Nox, by the way. If you're having a good night, get out of here. Except my inventory's full, so I can't even pick these up. Cool. I don't need these. We don't need those. I'm just gonna trash these anyways, most likely. Could be worse. Honestly, it's probably the best Thor's pendant I've got, so. Just a lot of random junk, though, which isn't quite as good as compared to all the other trinkets you can get now, but it's kind of cool. I end up keeping one of each of everything like that, honestly, so I'd rather have a good one. Flex a little bit. Pretty much all of those trinkets, you can get the chip trinkets and stuff now, like all of the ones I've gotten are utterly worthless. They have cool effects still, but not very good effects that I've gotten on them for the extra pieces. Yeah. We didn't ask for that. Go away. Hedge plan didn't go quite as planned, but okay. Ah! Oh no, now they're all coming after me. Good. It's really easy when you block, except we two-shot them, because we're the best. When you're this strong. What's up, Jeremy? My night is going good. School of Nox. What do you mean hedge plan didn't go quite as planned, but okay otherwise? What was the hedge plan? What was it? What'd you do? We don't need that. We don't need those. We don't need that. Probably should get rid of that pupa, but whatever. Just in case. We got nothing. They're not good. Who needs them? Oh wait, he's infused. Why is he jumping like a goofball? I'll take it. Free kills. Give me your body parts. Don't need that. Uh-oh. I need to... While I'm here... We were gonna build, but we gathered instead, and even that got cut short. Been there. That was my whole last stream. Just thinking I was gonna get a lot done. Okay, well, we're going. Well, you wanna go? Not even your little Black Widow friend can help. Oh. Oh, I'll take that all day. The struggles of building, though, really. There's never enough stuff. Constantly. I spent half of the day today just collecting materials, so I didn't have to spend the whole stream doing it. Okay, good stuff. Oh. I'm gonna be fiddling with my hotbar a bunch tonight, because I moved everything. So I didn't like how I had it laid out. So I'm totally thrown off by it currently. Feels super weird. Did get that. Are you building like in the hedge? Like you can get in the hedge, or are you just building like under the hedge and through the branches and stuff? I'm on grounded content because I just saw there's a 1.4.4 update coming. It is not like content of any kind. They'll just be doing patches. Hopefully balancing is the key one there. Balance out some of the New Game Plus stuff. Ah, Brody, yes. Welcome in. It's always hard to put everyone's face or chat name to their Discord and stuff. But yeah, nothing, nice knife's back. Wouldn't say anything special's coming with the 1.4.4 update, sadly. Like in the invincibility zone. I'm assuming like in the hedge thing. I don't really know what to call it, but you can't get attacked. You have to like clip into it essentially. Oh, I don't want to fight this. My inventory's full and I can't get anything out. Run! I'm slow. Ah! Not enough space. Not enough space. I guess there's a couple spots you clip in, but there's also many random ways to get into a lot of things in this game, so. Maybe it's a poor use of words. More than anything. Or choice of words. I've seen a couple of different ways people have gotten in. What's up, Backwoods? Welcome in. Well, I can't promise I can give good dating advice, but I am married, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Why is she your ex, I guess, is the first question I'd ask. Moving to new Grounded +1 tomorrow with the new students. Good luck. It's fun. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, not good. I'm enjoying it. It has some frustrating points. It can be a little annoying here and there, but honestly, overall, it's pretty good. Yeah, I need a little bit of context. New players. Nice, nice, nice. A little bit of context knife before I just throw info at you. Oh. I didn't even check to see if any of this had respawned. Cheated on me? You don't love her anymore, dog. Anyone that's willing to cheat on you didn't really care. If you like this other girl, she sounds like a win. And I don't even know her. It can always be tough, because, but anyone that's willing to do that to you doesn't actually love you. And I mean that in the nicest way. Oh, one sec. Yeah, cheat is the worst. You can't do that to someone you really care about, you know? Because it's a choice at the end of the day. And if you like this other chick, the best thing you can do, whether you love your ex or not, is go out and do new things. The more you sit around playing video games and stuff, the more you sit there and think, the more you're not meeting new people. So if you like this new chick, the best thing you can do is go hang out with her and see what happens. Doesn't mean it's all gonna work out and be amazing, but it's the only way you're gonna move past the ex in the long run. Is to go out and just meet other people, and you'll probably realize that you like people more than you liked her, anyways. But it's easy to dwell on things when you're not with other people. Just joined a new couple in their fresh New Game Plus, but they were totally unprepared. I mean, if you don't know what New Game Plus like really is, I don't know how you prepare for it as someone like a newer player that's like just doing this stuff, honestly. It's hard. Like, I'm prepared, but I had like 1,500 days before I was in New Game Plus, just playing the base game endlessly. I still don't have enough. No, 20 more? Jeez. Cry myself to sleep. Oh yeah, we gotta go... Gotta go knock down the wasp thing so I can open the Brawny Boy bin. She told me she was going to hang out with her best friend from high school. She told me it was a girl, but I found her in some dude's car going in for a kiss, brushing my hand. Yikes. Nah, man, you're better off. Easy for me to say as an outside perspective, but at the end of the day, oh my god, that's a lot of work. What part? At the end of the day, if that's what she's gonna do, like, you deserve better. I know we only chat online, but I can already tell you're a better guy that deserves better than that, man. No question about it. Oh, I forgot my... Keep forgetting my black ant. Rude. I officially put my wizard stuff away because I don't have enough fusion crystals to upgrade this staff anymore. And I really need to get better stuff upgraded. So I finally gave up and had to put it away until I can put more fusion crystals into this thing. Everything that you've done in the game, really? I mean, it has been a lot of work. It's fun though. I have a blast doing this. I can't stop, you know? Whoa. Just too cool for sidekicks. I have played the game on multiplayer and it was so laggy. I'm sure it's probably improved because I was playing in the 1.0 update. 1.0 and 1.1 mostly. But it's not as good as the solo experience. Run! Steal it and run! Go, go, go! Ha, you can't get me, I'm underwater. You don't need pets? I do need a pet. I do, though. The inventory is so nice. I don't need the damage resist unless I'm fighting a boss, but... The issue with it is in the sandbox, it aggroes all the, I was like, what am I seeing? It aggroes all of the antlions, because it, like, just walks around without me. So I can't, like, go around in the sandbox without it, because then it destroys all my base. They'll all just, it can't die, so it just endlessly procs all of the sour and spicy and explosive stuff, and then they just start blowing up the base and having this crazy war. It was ridiculous the last time it happened. I had to reload a save. I'm discovering baby red ants. Carry buff. Oh, perfect. Ouch. But the black ant is the best now. Now that the black ant gives damage resist, the other ones don't even touch it anymore. It's just too good. No more wizard time for the time being. It takes up a slot to hold all the wizard stuff. The wizard hat, which isn't really what I'm even using. I mean, I don't really use it for a little bit of bleed damage. I don't really need it that bad. Actually, that's what I was going to do. One more. Got to kill one more wasp thing. I still keep my staff around, but just because it's useful for random things. But until I upgrade it, it just doesn't do any damage right now. I'll definitely be upgrading it. Dang it. Oh, nice. I got that one. Love this spot. Uh-oh. Early game discovery. It was pretty awesome. Yet. No. Don't bump me. Nice thing is that they added the baby ants, because originally they were so bad. Like, it was just the aphid, the gnat, and the weevil, and they just didn't do anything. They were worthless. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. I've fallen in a hole, and I can't get up. Wait, there was an infused larva around here, wasn't it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. You can't. This has finale fury. You can't touch me. Run! Run away. What'd those have? I never find any good cones. The only good trinkets I've gotten are from the sausager. Ow. Come here. You're dead. Oh. Ow, he got me. But you got stunned. Oh, and he has explosions. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm the best. I'm the best there ever was. Ow. You're making me look bad. Don't fall in the hole. What's up, Smiles? Welcome in. Nobody told me that if you just kill them really, really fast, they're not that annoying. Where's this milk molar? Not that way. I do not remember. Oh, leg. Getting warmer. Nope. Oh, right up there. What a spot. Alright, now we can go back to the base. Got the wasps. Tomorrow it'll open them up. Is that a cone? Oh, of course. Who needs grass? I'd rather have grass. That one is horrible. I got good clubs, but I cannot get any good trinkets currently. Boing. It's a lot of random junk. A lot of junky junk. Is it time? Oh. I know what we need to do first. Get some charcoal. Need a sizzle immunity on my quickness trinket. I hate going slow. Need to farm a quickness weapon as well. Ideally the blaster, but then I gotta fight the infected broodmother, which sounds horrible. But in a perfect world, a quickness loot luck blaster would be wonderful to have. Or even like an axe, I guess, too, would be fine. Definitely not doing hammers, though. It's a bummer that the mant is what drops the hammers and like the swords and stuff. Like, who's gonna go farm it? You get to farm it one time every time. Like, it's so lame. Oh, that's supposed to go there. Derp. Didn't need to put it in there either. Yeah. Always be farming. It's the key. It is the key. Never stop farming. It's a grind, though. Make a couple more crystals, I think. 2 whole crystals. Means we're like, what, 20 off upgrading this? Oh, 18. Let's go. Alright. Wish me luck. Let's get a trinket. Nope, not as good as the sour one I have. Really? On the same one? Cool. Lame. How's the traveler like you until took an arrow to the knee? Ooh. Why'd you do that? You gotta be quick. Although I took one to the knee too, so. In the form of an ACL explosion. They angry. I feel like that sounded more horrifying than the last time. They seemed angrier. Maybe that's just me, but... And that's why we have raids turned off. Because yuck. Give me something tonight. Give me something good with that. Like, what? Not good enough. Not good enough. What can we upgrade? Some stamina. I'll take some stamina. Brawny Boy bin? I mean, I'm not happy about it, but we might as well. I put it in the title, right? So I feel like I have to now. Is it just me, or they kind of emphasize and rub in the grind with grinders? What do you mean? Withdraw. Emphasize and rub in the grind? Because it's a grind? To get whatever you use with grinders? It is a grind. I can promise that. I've been grinding for years. Which one? This one? Boom. Boom. See you. The whole game is a grind. I mean, it definitely is. I enjoy the grind, though. For me, the grind is a good time. There are times where it's rough. There's a couple specific scenarios that the grind's too much. But a lot of the grind, I feel like they've fixed immensely, too. Currently, it's just charcoal. You could argue crow feathers. And then infused weapons and trinkets currently. Like, they increased the lint drops so much previously that, like, that got way more bearable. But many parts of the game are still a lot of grind. Where's that milk molar? I need it. Leave my pet alone, you jerks. Where'd that go? There. Be very quiet. That should definitely do something, you know? He saw me. Ha! Close to combat. Can't handle it. Job, Ant. You must have gotten rid of those guys like it was nothing. Oh, perfect. Found the milk molar. The first sworn got me. Dude, gotta be careful of those, man. Huh. All hail the Emperor. Is that me? Hey, get out of the way, Ant. And bring you here to sabotage me. He bounced me through the teleporter the other day. Yeah, we're oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Just drop those. We don't need those. Who uses a shield anyways? Perfect. Uses a busting tool, smacks it with a not busting tool. Ah, don't hurt me. Ow, he hit me through the wall. destroyed. Get over here. Yeah, that doesn't do any damage. Oh, clutch. Alright, where's that milk molar? Keep seeing it. Gotta go to there too. Where is it? Oh, let's go over there. Get this real quick. Don't fight this Black Widow, if at all possible. The milk molar is gonna be in here. Nope, it's not. It's not, so we're leaving. We're walking away, Ant. Come on, Mr. Ant. Where am I going? Dodged. Dodged. It's right on top of me. There it is. We fixed pets so they won't fall through messes or knock you about. He literally, I was standing, I was using the handy gnat, and he knocked my character through the teleporter to my other base, and I had no clue. And I was like, all of a sudden I had no resources that I was trying to build with, because my other base doesn't have any charcoal currently. And I'm like, what is going on? I just had like 100 of them. And then I was like, why am I at the other base? He got me. He got me good. Why not just use a damage resist trinket? Wrong. Oh, I didn't bring a trinket. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's real unfortunate. Still gonna send it. Got this club, so I mean there's that. This has lifesteal and speed. We can win with lifesteal and speed. Ha! Ouch. He's attacking the ant. Get him while he's distracted. Where'd he go? I mean, at least we could do good damage with not a good trinket. That's a good sign. I mean, when you lifesteal this much, it's actually not bad. Love me some good lifesteal. Ow! You die. I'm not supposed to spawn more when I kill the last one. He's healing him. I don't think this is gonna end well. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well. Heal! Yes! Comes back from the grips of death. Give me some attacks. I need the lifesteal. Dude, honestly, New Game Plus 4 is 100 times easier than New Game Plus 3. That was so much easier than New Game Plus 3. Those weren't necessarily, like, the most difficult of... I get a weapon? Oh, I did. Okay. It's like I didn't get any weapons. Too much crap. GG. Less lag on solo for parry. Oh, 100%. No, the lag is really bad in multiplayer. Did we get all three? Holy cow. What a drop. Look at that. Not great. Let's reload a couple just to see what happens. Motor Unicycle, welcome back. Way to walk the queen. Got her easy. Yeah, I played multiplayer when I first started playing this game. My first playthrough with 3 other friends, and perfect parrying was out of the question. Except for the host, of course. They could perfect parry. Nobody else could. Oh, why am I trashing things? I have an ant. I usually use Fluffy Tuft only. This gives me hope. You don't need a Fluffy Tuft now. They've got way better stuff. What a good drop. I mean, these suck. Like, really bad, but I got all 4 of them. My first one. Yeah, don't use, at least my suggestion, don't use the Fluffy Tuft. The trinkets, all the trinkets are so much better than that currently, so the fact that you can just get Dandelion Tufts as a consumable option now is just way better. Takes up an extra spot, but as long as you have a pet with you, you get extra huge inventory, so it's worth it. And then you can use a really good trinket, which is, especially in New Game Plus, you have to use New Game Plus trinkets. They're just too good. That fight was really easy because I had lifesteal and a ton of damage, though, too. Like, that makes a really big difference. And I save after this spot. Goof. Then I don't have to do that every time. Counterproductive. Counterproductive. Really? Like, I find it funny that when I'm trying to get clubs and stuff, all I can get is arrows and summons, like different archer things. And once I get all the archers and arrows and bows and stuff, all I get is random other things. Thor's Pendant's really good until you get to New Game Plus. Then it's worthless compared to the other options you can get. A good sour damage, salt damage, fresh damage, or spicy damage is going to be better than Thor's Pendant. And you can get way more crit damage too. Like Finale Bleed, that does nothing on a bow. Dang. No parachute, not the same. It's the same thing. The Fluffy Dandelion Tuft and the Dandelions are exactly the same. The only difference is the Fluffy Dandelion Tuft doesn't expire. It's just reusable. But the consumable Dandelion Tufts just make you fly. The same exact way. You just use one each time you fly. So you have to harvest them every once in a while. But it's 100% worth using a trinket over that. Will you still be doing the Undershed? I can do the Undershed. So the question is, with the Undershed, are you looking for like... Because I've already done the like mant and stuff. So I can't like do the lab per se. Like I've already done that. But I can go through the whole Undershed if you... Or like do a lint run if you want to see that. Or kill some bugs. Is there like something specific you were looking for? I feel like Arcane Archer would probably be a... That and like crit? I don't really know what else you'd even want on a bow. Doesn't really matter. My whole goal was to get one of each for my armory, and I got one of each, so that's a win. It's hard to really complain, because I never use a bow anyways. Not like it really matters. But I kind of want to get something slightly better than these. It'd be fun to try a bow build if I got some good stuff for it. Now with like all the infusions and stuff, it actually seems like bows could be viable. Maybe not in solo, I think is the hard part. Just need help finding my way and not getting killed? I can do that. That's easy. I'll reload just a handful more of these, and then we will head back to the base. Then we'll go to the Undershed. Because I'm going to need lint here. I've been farming lint all day, so... to be fair, I'd rather one trinket in the slot of a stack, but I guess I started keeping 100%. The other trinkets are just so much better than that one spot, you know? To each their own. To each their own. But compared to, like, if you're doing any form of combat in New Game Plus with a fluffy dandelion tuft in your trinket, you're just making your life pain. The trinkets, like the difference between having these infused clubs that I've gotten recently versus New Game Plus 3, where it's just trinkets, is like, I feel so strong now. Like, these fights are so easy compared to what they were. I had to turn my entire world to mild on New Game Plus 3 because I was getting so frustrated with the bosses, and now I'm like, wait, this is too easy. I don't really want boss damage either. Alright. Let's do one more and then we'll move on with our lives. I can always farm them off stream if I really want a good bow, but I don't think I do. I don't think I really care enough. Yeah, and smiles. That works. I just got tired of switching. I'd prefer having my... because I'm always doing some type of fighting, it feels like. So it's just nice not having to swap back and forth. And since they changed the hot pouch thing where you can swap trinkets like correctly, they don't like just randomly move around, that also made life easier. That's so bad though. Alright, one more. You fix grounded, you don't crash, nice. Doing one more, this is the last reload and I'll give up. And then we'll go and do it. I don't really care about those. It's like an addiction, you know? It's like I used to play Diablo 3 and that grind. And then once you finally got that epic loot drop, it was like, oh, it's the best feeling in the world. It's a problem. What is the best weapon for the Undershed? There's not going to be one specific, but if you have salt and fresh, sour up best. Could be worse. Doesn't really matter though. That's horrible, but honestly I'm never using these. Whatever. I'm just happy I got all 4 of them in the first drop. That's a huge win. Means I don't have to do it again to get them. I just got them for my armory. As long as you can do some form of fresh and sour damage, that's like the vast majority of things. There's a couple wolf spiders that wander around, so it doesn't hurt to have a spicy weapon. But honestly, like, this is how I think of the game. Like, I currently have a salt, fresh, spicy, and sour weapon, like, at all times. And that's just sort of the only way it feels viable to play. You had to lower your graphics? You didn't try that first? What were you running? I play on low currently. Unless I'm trying to like film a video, I play on low. I'll tell you when I'm at the Undershed door. No worries, I gotta go back to my base anyways. Gotta wait for morning? Yeah. I'm in the middle, so it won't really matter. I haven't gone in there. I need to go get the chest. Sour increases stun. Just a specific weapons will have stun damage. The sour itself doesn't add stun damage as far as I know. But like the battle axes and clubs have high stun damage. compared to like a sword. Like you're not going to stun things with swords. Or spears and stuff. Hardly at all, really. I'm not even sure if they can or not. It's such a low chance you'll never do it. Not worth relying on. But if you want stun, yeah, clubs and the battle axes are really good. But if you're not New Game Plus, then there's just the sour battle axe, so you can't do everything. Got the trinket too. Crazy. So many of them now. Where's my stuff? You can hold on to that. Oh, I want that. Give me that. And that. Honestly, that fight was so easy, and I didn't even have the right trinket. Makes me feel good. This club is so good. Feels so nice having a really high damage weapon. I felt so inferior the past couple of fights. Need anything? This is all enough for the Undershed. Just think how it would have been if you did have the right... Like, think of what it would be like if I had salt damage up best and more lifesteal. Or salt damage up best, salt damage minor, and crit damage. Or salt best, crit damage best, lifesteal. Any of those would have made the fight even more of a joke. I don't even have a good Wasp Queen trinket yet. Dang. Asleep at 22, 21? That's late. No worries, though. No rush. I'll at least head that way and try to farm some infused bugs. This extra inventory is so nice, too, with all the trinkets that you get. Because, like, I'm not getting rid of trinkets. Like, I gotta keep all that. I want all the deduper jelly I can get so I can get more good trinkets. Currently, I have trinkets that have, like, 2 perfect stats, and then the third one's just garbage. Every time. I went to the Brawny Boy bin to collect the chip and got out late. Been there. Been there. Forgot to go to Burgle. I'm kind of sad you can't get the battle axes infused. I really want to, like, I don't want to have 4 clubs. Like, I love the Club of the Mother Demon, but I don't necessarily want to only use them. Because the other weapons are so cool, but I don't feel like there's a good, like, option that makes as much sense as just sticking with the clubs, because they're just going to do the most damage out of everything. He's waiting. Spicy katana, I think. Yeah, like, so like my grievance with the infused weapons, they're insane. They're so freaking cool. Why add in the katanas, the other katanas? Why add in the slippers? Like, why do you make all the katanas, the Breath Slayer, the Jalapeno, the Tingly Tongue, or whatever, like, all of that? Like, why make all of those and then not make those the cool new infused weapons, like, along with the other stuff? Like, it's not that difficult to just have, like, made all of them. And then, like, all the different things could drop cool stuff. Like, the Termite King could drop it. Like a specific one or something. This would have been so cool. It's like the Breath Slayer, like, don't get me wrong. I like this club's epic. And with Finale Fury and fresh damage up best, it's really good. But how cool would an infused fresh breath slayer, whatever it is, the new giant sword? Like, wouldn't that be so cool? And then it's like they added all these really cool, even this, the spicy battle axe and stuff, those sort of things. Like, they add in all the cool ones, and then I'm stuck using the same weapons that I've been using the whole game. Why does Vase F take 3 supreme whetstones? Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Can you not dupe those regular weapons before infusing them? You can't infuse weapons. Infused weapons only drop from the bosses. And each one... Where you going, bud? So, the Broodmother drops clubs and daggers. So you can get the Club of the Mother Demon, and you can get the Pebblet, the Bone, and the Widow Dagger. Or, I'm pretty sure. The Mant drops the Antlion Sword and the hammers. So the Pebble Hammer, the Black Ox Hammer, Insect Hammer. The Wasp Queen drops all the bows and the crossbow, and the Mantis drops the axes and the Scythe of the Blossom. And I think that's everything. But none of the new weapons added can be infused, unfortunately. Missed opportunity is all. It would be so cool. Are you in here yet, Motor? Or do you just want me to send it? Whee! Yeah, the Mant. Have you not fought the Mant? You have to. You said you were in New Game Plus, right? The broken wall on my pagoda base is longer. Flash doesn't have the same center as everything else. That one's really hard to place. Don't get me wrong. That one is the worst one to place because it's so much more difficult to find center on that wall. There's not really a good way to fix that issue. Oh, you want some? Yeah, you can't farm the Mant, though. Exactly. Exactly. That's my point. So if you want the hammers or the Great Antlion Greatsword with good infusions, you have to farm him once and then just sit and reload over and over again, which is what I do. But once you get it, you can get one option per. So like if you wanted to get the hammers and an Antlion Greatsword, you'd have to go up a New Game Plus. Like, I wasn't paying attention. I just beat the Mant and then went on and moved on with my life and was like, oh, I got a Pebblet Hammer. And unfortunately, I'm now stuck with that Pebblet Hammer, and unless I go to New Game Plus 5, I can't get any other of the hammers, which is such a bummer. So, like, those ones are such a bummer. 1 minuto. Watch this. Got him. Go and get them all. Used to be better at this. Aha. Aha. Snipe, though. It's gonna be a long range. Alright, everyone, have a great stream. Thank you, Knife. Appreciate it. Drop a save just before pray for RNG. Yeah, the thing is like the perfect example is on the Broodmother. I got all the drops. So I got all 3 daggers and a Broodmother club. And I reloaded. But you reload and you get the, like, one option. Like, you get a Broodmother club that you want. From there, it's just luck Like, whatever you get, if you get the perfect one of them, then the rest are just kind of like, oh, it's luck. Because you can't re-roll all of them for perfect. You have to just take whatever one is good and then move on. Hello from Vietnam. Welcome in, Ton. Hope you're having a good night. It's a new one. Never had anyone from Vietnam in the stream. Had like Australia, Europe. But that is a new one. Hope you're having a good night. I'm going to be showing a person in the stream the Undershed here in a second, just waiting for them. And then we'll start farming some stuff. Let's just kill this. Break it up. Too easy. Farm these things out of here so I don't need them. Don't have to deal with them. No, that's a rude way to treat people. Gosh, this club does so much damage. I think I need to start killing all these things more often when I come down here. So they all spawn as other things. Bang. Die. Got him. They can't handle me. There's definitely a lot of ways to go in the Undershed. I feel like this is the safest route that I've found when I come in. I do pretty much have a video on this exact sort of run that I do. Specifically for Lent, but it sort of takes you to all the different places in the Undershed. Whee. Now, if I had an infused dagger or option with the quickness, I'd be even faster. I'd be zooming. He's on his way. I love the movement in this game. It's just so fluid. Cha-ching. Boing. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up. Did I leave anything? No, we're good. I don't want to leave anything in my ant long term just in case he ever disappears and gets stuck or anything. You didn't build a lean-to right next to it? Man. That's why I have a lean-to up top. Ha, my ant's stuck. What are you gonna do? Jump. Jump. Do it, you wuss. Wimp. Wee. I honestly could just run. I have some random edits or footage that I took of just running and jumping really cleanly. ASMR jumping that eventually I want to make into like a YouTube short. Because man, some of it's so satisfying. So close, but so far. Whee. Whoa, 360. We're waiting on motor, everyone. Put the pressure on him. You on the bike. Uh-oh. I'm on the light. Be cool if you could turn it off. Let me turn you off. Where you at, Motor? Motor City. Huh. So strong now they can't even do anything. Missed an upgrade rock. Basically right there. Alright, well first you go in and you come here. Then you're gonna go down here. If you go in the center here, you're gonna get attacked by black ox beetles and termites, so they're worthless. There's nothing over there but maybe some raw science. Whoa! What's up, T-Dog? This is my brother-in-law. Kayla must have told everyone to come join stream because I'm not in the call. Oh no. My whole life's ruined. How was the call? Oh no, I fail. You guys figure everything out? As you can see, I was quite busy. Alright, Motor. Oh no, I fell again. It's alright. Ignore that. Unless you want lint, you don't have to go that way. You can go that way. So I like to go up the the piece of wood here. Jump up on this little thing. You can get over from the other side as well, but this way is the easiest way, honestly. He's in. Good job. And then you just run across this. You can jump up from here, but the jump can be really annoying sometimes. Come over here. If you want the scarab beetles at all, you jump into this pipe. Right there. You can see one. There's like 4 or 5 of them there. Oh no, I lagged. Dang it. Guess we're running this way. My FPS dropped right as I was on the edge. So I'll show you this way as well. I prefer the other way just because it's easier and there's no bugs to bother you. You should have to dandelion tuft all here. There's usually termites there, but hop up on this thing, get up there, brings you back where I just was. So either option works, but I prefer that way. Again, scarab beetles, if you farm them in there, they respawn really fast too. I tend to run along the pipes up here because it's the safest route by far. If all you're trying to do, there's a lot of upgrade materials if you go down further into the all the areas, but then you get things like the wolf spider. There's typically one roaming, there's 2, one roaming here, one roaming that sort of area. I jump on these pipes just because it's safe. And this is where all the lint is as well, which is what I'm always collecting. All the time. Get it, ain't it? But nothing can get you up here, which is nice. Nice safe spot. I'll let you catch up while I farm. Nice thing is you pretty much have to go to every part of the Undershed to get all of the lint, so. Do you have a dandelion with you? That's going to be one key thing. If you have a dandelion, you can pretty much skip everything. And we'll catch other stuff on the way back. Alright, you're good then. So, Once you're on that pipe, you jump across, you jump under, hop up here, you get on this one. You can run here. Dandelion tuft. I don't think you actually have to make it to the pipe here. You can miss it. Sometimes there's a milk molar in New Game Plus here, though. You can get here, you run, jump across, and land anywhere over here. And you get to skip arguably the hardest part of the entire area, which is when you have to go down. The rock. But yeah, you could skip this whole area where there's all the mosquitoes. If you go under, normally you have to enter from right there, right in here, so you have to like parkour your way over this stuff, and then you have to fight a Black Widow afterwards. And if you don't want to fight the Black Widow, you just jump up like I did and you skip all of it. There is some upgrade stuff if you want it eventually, a decent amount, but you can get that from over there without having to really like go in that far. And if you fall in the water, it's just spiny water fleas, which are annoying. I'm just gonna farm some lint over here. But that skip pretty much skips the entire Undershed, like all the difficult parts, which is really nice. Especially when you've done it so many times like I have now. Like, give me that. Hands. I don't know where the other one went. Can't catch it. Back at start? What? Back at the start of what? Oh, hey. Take that. Get out of here. I'm lost. What did I say? There's never any infused bugs over here. Hardly ever. And the nice thing is once you do that skip off the pipe, you just get to go in here. Alright, we'll start from the start. Follow me. Oops. Are you by the light? Go to the light. Is he in the ground? Yeah. Alright, be there in 10 seconds. Alright, there's the light. Go up this log. Light's there. You go here. Up the wood. Hop on this thing. There's lint that way. Up and over. Run along this whole pipe all the way. You don't have to jump like a goofball either. Scarabs are there, but then you gotta run back around to get back. The only thing down in the big crevasse is orb weaver spiders. There's like 10 of them, so avoid that unless you want to fight orb weavers. Jump off the pipe. Speed move it. Jump across. You usually have to use a dandelion tuft unless you have aphid slippers and a lot of speed. Let me know when you're up here. It's real easy, honestly. Then it's just jumping across. Run and jump, run and jump. Skip everything. At least you're really just skipping a Black Widow, is all. You see the pipe that we were running across? Over there where I said the scarab beetles? So you come across. Like I said, the field station is where the pipe we were running up. You jump on the little hook thing, and you run across all the way to the edge. How are you getting attacked by anything? You shouldn't be able to get attacked by anything in this area that I'm showing you. There's literally nothing that can attack you if you're following me. Not one thing can get you. Are you running on the pipe or just under it? Why is the black ox beetle in the ground still? The screwdriver. No, you gotta go up, dog. This? You're right here? Follow me exactly. The back end of the scarab pipe can be dangerous. Sometimes. Look at that. 2 of them right there. Alright, if you're on the screwdriver, run up the pipe behind it. And then you don't have to go down at all. Stay off the ground. You're good to go. Nothing will kill you. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Caught a bump. So you can go up the piece of wood, like I had said earlier, to the field station, or you can just run and jump and dandelion tuft over to this. And then you gotta make this annoying jump, this annoying jump. This is exactly where I was saying. That's the field station up on the little foundation. Oh my goodness, I keep falling. Now you see both ways. If you fall down, you just come back up here. Went around a dandelion tufts here in a sec, though. Speed. Once you're on this little conduit pipe thing, you have to get to this pipe. Are you at this pipe? No falling allowed. I know I run too fast. The struggles of the quickness, aphid slippers, and natural explorer. But if you just watch me, once you get to that pipe, you just have to jump onto this one from here. Once you get good at the jumps, they're really easy. But just a quick run across, hop onto this thing. Don't let your baby ant knock you off. He almost did. And then it's just hop along the pipes as you see them. Get on the electrical wire, hop, 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 hop. You're good to go. Everything else is just spiders and black ox beetles, termites, and other garbage that wants to kill you. And once you're in the lab, I don't want to spoil any of that. You just have fun with that. It's a good fight. It's a fun part of the story once you're in there. But I always go over here because I am hunting the lints. But the only stuff on the ground that you're really going to get is like upgrade rocks and stuff. So if you want to explore more, that's mostly what you're going to get. Wouldn't really say there's anything like majorly important to get overall. You're at the rock. You dandelion tough too? What rock? Did I get on a rock at all? Like the one after you dandelion tuft across? Like you jumped out over the gap? Cinder support? Huh? Like you jumped across the crevasse already? Yeah, so once you're there, just go into the lab. That's the whole point of the Undershed, is that lab. No? What do you mean? Where are you at? Cinder block? What cinder block? I don't know what rock you're at. Oh. Or this. Are you at this? The foundation thing? The foundation thing. Alright. Follow me. Don't fall. I can jump this far because I have quickness stuff. Once you're on this foundation, don't fall. Hop on here. Then on here. That's all you gotta do. Then it's just follow these pipes. Don't jump on the nail, just jump across. Once you're here, it's easy. It's just jumping and not failing over and over again. You should get the gist of it, though. As long as you get onto that foundation, or it's easier to come from the other side. Use them on every porch build. Yeah. Well, I can't sit down here forever, man. You get to explore the other stuff afterwards. I'm just trying to get you past the hard stuff. I got building to do, dog. But this is the pipe. Hop, 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 hop. I think you can hop from the electrical wire over there, over the gap still. As long as you dandelion tuft early enough. It's pretty easy. I think this is the hardest jump, but as long as you have a dandelion tuft, it's pretty easy. There's a way to go around the Black Widow. Yeah, but why go around her when you can just do this? Pause your vid motor till you're ready. Careful, Ant. Careful. Do you have enough info motor? If you want. I don't know where you are, man. You gotta tell me. I can't see your screen. Person you're mentoring is not doing very well job at learning. Oh, if you're here, if you're on this, just jump across now. It's just a big jump. Run up to the top, dandelion tuft. I think this is the easiest if you do get on the pipe, but if you miss the pipe, just keep pushing forward. And you just want to jump to anywhere on this, to the right of the cinder block thing. And once you're here, you're at the lab. And the only thing you're missing is a Black Widow fight. Which brings you out right here. So you just get to avoid all the Whittlings and the Black Widow. that are at the bottom of there, and then you get to come in here. And I'll leave this for you to discover. You can't get lost in there very easily. There's only so many ways you can go. But that's for you to enjoy the surprise of. Destroyed. Salt Club is so good. Damage is real. I need a spicy weapon now. The climb out of the pit is hard. Yeah, that's why I just avoid the pit. Because it's pointless. Since you can skip it, there's literally no reason to do it. Unless you really want to kill that Black Widow that never respawns. Other than that, there's really no point in going down there other than there might be some upgrade materials here and there. Maybe a New Game Plus there's a chest or something, but they're not very good anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Spiny flea, yeah, or water flea cards, yeah. I mean, that's where I got farmed my spiny water flea. But man, I don't ever want to go back down there. I had to kill, I don't think I've killed a single one. I had to kill like 600 of them to get that gold card. Literally like 600 of them. It was so painful. One of the worst gold card experiences to get. I found a little like hack to make the spiny water fleas all gather up and then you could just spicy staff them to death. That worked out pretty well, but it's still really annoying. Okay, we got the Brawny Boy bin. Could do the termite real fast. That's probably a good place to get some infused bugs too, because I really want to upgrade these weapons more. Yeah, you have to loot the gold cards. But you can kill them out of the water and then just go harvest the dead bodies. So it's a lot more enjoyable than having to swim around with like a widow dagger, killing them all. But yeah, you have to loot them to get the card. I didn't know that when I was first farming spiderlings, so I killed like 1,000 spiderlings and never collected them. I was like, why do I never get the gold card? That would be why. Wait, I wanted that. I need that lint. You're at the lab. Let's go. Now, just enjoy yourself. It's a fun little lab. You'll see some cool things. Glad to help. And the lab takes you out of that area too, so takes you out of the Undershed, so you don't even have to really worry about getting back. Alright, I say let's go to the wood pile. I don't really feel like building quite yet, for some reason. I'm enjoying finishing up some of the story stuff. I am slightly tempted now that New Game Plus 4 feels pretty easy to like actually go to the next New Game Pluses, just specifically to farm the Mant again, to get some more infused stuff. You need quick tier 3 mob parts. You can break the Black Widow web sacks. That is true. That does work really well. That's how I did a lot of farming in the early game for those. Makes life a lot easier. Like green shield bugs and stuff. Yeah, a lot easier that way. A couple upgrade things here and there too. And I guess tomorrow we might have to kill the Mantis. Then I don't want to kill too many bosses in one night. I want to save them for different streams, but I do non-Black Widow sacks for gas mask build. Oh yeah, that'll work too. The stink bugs specifically. I think that was exactly how I got the gas mask as well. But if we go to New Game +5, we may lose our yellow sandbox. What if we get a really ugly color? That would be sad.
Brown, red, white. All the colors of the hand rainbow.
Hiya! Probably should have checked some of that for milk molars and stuff, but whatever. Holy cow. That was like instant. Okay. I got humbled real quick. It's the worst part about this dang thing is the infused ones, if they have sour, it just bounces off and insta-kills you. Oh, good. Yeah, 2 of them. That's what I need. I think there's some raw science around here. Ouch. Ah, no! It's impossible. You just insta-die. Holy cow. Sour is ridiculous. Did you know you can block sour? It's really hard. I got it. Dude, I got it again. Alright, we did it. Good work, Ant. I'm not spawning sour stuff everywhere. They're not very hard. You're scared? Yeah, you should be. I'm in New Game +4. But when the sour freaking bounces like that, can't prepare for that. I never look at their their mutations or infusions. I just start fighting them. Do need rust. Always need rust. Poison's not bad. Ouch. Ouch. Stun the infused one. And we just lifesteal off the rest. You think I need those shoes to kill all you? Who needs to block when you have lifesteal? Ouch. Stun him. Got him. Oh, don't do that. You're at the man. Nice. I wasn't sure how much you knew about it, so I didn't want to, like, tell you what was happening down there. Stamina, please. And this is why lifesteal is so good. It's not necessarily the best against, like, bosses and stuff, but so nice against all these bugs. Gotta pee. Luckily the Mant isn't, like, all that hard of a fight. It's a little funky the first time you do it, but overall it's not a super difficult fight. Not enough to tell you exactly what's weak and resistant to what, so I'm using Peeper to double check. At this point I know, in the beginning I did not. Took me a while, quite a while, to learn it all and memorize it. There's a lot of bugs on a lot of things they can be weak to. so shaky. Have you fought any of the other bosses in the game? It's easier. It just looks scary, is all. If you fought the other bosses, the Manta's not hard. He just looks scary. Oh, if you've killed the Mantis, you can kill the Mant, no problem. The Mant's way easier than the Mantis was. Yeah, you're fine. What's that? Nope. Nope. Honestly, both of those fights are probably harder. Broodmother's not necessarily the hardest fight in the world or anything, but... yeah, you got it. You're good. They really did a good job with insect boss intros. They are fun. They did a good job with pretty much everything in this game, let's be honest. There we go. I feel like the Termite King's not going to be very difficult with these weapons either.
Now that is a termite. King among bugs.
Ah! Aha! Ouch. I blocked that? What? Okay, the sour is ridiculous in this tight area. Ouch. He stunned me. Oh yeah. Insta-death. This does so much damage. That was easier than killing an infused frickin' termite. So much easier. But there's two. Oh no, what will we do? Insta-kill him? Use his own babies to distract him? Yep. I feel like the Termite King should have just been made. It would have been cool to just make it like a boss. And make a little arena down here. This doesn't necessarily have to be like super in-depth hard boss or anything, but would have been a cool addition. Did not need the mushroom, but whatever. Just like that, we're already done. Music is fire. The Mant music. It's a great little fight. They did a good job on the Mant fight. Ouch. Yeah. I enjoy that fight. I wish you could redo it, honestly. It would be really good. Especially now that a New Game Plus it drops infused weapons. Like, it would have been so cool to just add a bait and make it, but not happening, I don't think. Can't see me, spider. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. You're not infused? I don't want it. Make sure there's no other things around here. Doesn't seem like it. Except these stinkers. Oh, wait a second. I have never seen that chest before. Let me up. No. How have I missed that every time? You asked for this. Do you know what the update is about? It's just going to be balance patching and stuff. Most likely going to fix some of the Sorry, my brain's all over the place. It's going to be fixing any glitches or anything currently, and then the hope is that there's some balancing and changes to New Game Plus at least. Yes, the Mant Gold card should be 100%. It's a one-time fight. You can't, like, redo it until you go to New Game Plus. Whee. But technically no one knows exactly what the update's about. There hasn't been like any information really on what they were gonna do. Minimum, I think we're gonna get bug fixes. It's gonna be the main focus. Dude, holy cow, what are you supposed to do about that? Way easier than the Mantis? Yeah. Much, much easier. I need revenge. Jerks. What is happening? Where are you going? You're stunned. Grounded, please. No, you don't. You started this war. I'm finishing it. I was one of you. I have a baby ant. Why are you trying to kill me? Half the reason I have a spicy staff is specifically to kill ants that run away from me. Those sour blasts are terrifying, right? Right? Welcome in, Taldorna. Hope you're having a good night. Imagine you're in a New Game Plus 10. I don't want to be here. It's a bad place to read a message. Oh, look at that. You just killed the man and it says Mant is aware of your presence. Sounds like a good time. I wish I could fight it more. More Mant, more better. In New Game Plus, you get infused weapons from it, so I wish you could fight it, or it came to you. You also can make it your friend, essentially, so that's cool. Best update ever? Missed. Whiff. But yeah, it won't be anything like crazy. Yeah, now you'll have Wendell forever. You can make him stay places though, so he doesn't bug you constantly. He's currently sitting in my base, but where you at, Ant? There it is. Those aren't the ones. Neither are those. If you don't free him, he keeps talking. He'll keep talking when he follows you. Unless you make him stay. He's a real pain, though, sometimes. Alrighty. Well, glad you made it through alive. Actually, I need to go to Burgle. Send all these things in. I could really use a billy hog, or I could really go for a billy hog right now. I've only heard it a couple times. Got all the chips. Not that they really matter, but we did it. Look at all that science. We're rolling in it. Yeah, being a new game +4, I've heard him a couple times. I'm picking stuff up and Wendell wanders through, right? Honestly, the baby ants are kind of the same way. I constantly been trying to pick stuff up and they're like, oh, did you want my attention? Can I have a pet? Give me attention, please. Constantly like spamming their inventory on accident. Well, other than the Mantis and the Java-Matic, we've done everything in this new game plus, but there's a lot of milk molars to get still. I have to do some searching maybe next stream. Do a little bit of milk molar hunting. Be a fun one. Oh, I still have to build all of these columns too. Who decided I should build this big? Which one of you? Also need to figure out what I want to do on the outside here. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. I think that was a personal choice. I don't know what you're talking about, Smiles. How dare you? I would never way overcomplicate a build and build ridiculously big things for absolutely no reason other than entertainment value. I would never do something like that and use thousands of ash cement and millions of lights to make these amazing buildings for no reason whatsoever. I would never build giant castles that touch the sky and churches and foundations and build out an entire sandbox just for the hell of it. I do it so fast. I access pet inventory and deposit something and back out with yeah. And they're like, dude, where's my this? Where's that? Why can't I find any of my stuff? Do that all the time. I'd never do that. I promise you guys. I build really small buildings that are really easy to replicate, that everyone does. They're totally normal. 110% normal. Smiles is the one. That's the person who builds the crazy stuff. I honestly thought I had more lint and burrs than this. I have a lot of lint, I just need to start processing it through the spinners. I'd never use thousands of firefly hanging lanterns either. Wouldn't be me. And tons of chests just to put people's names on them. For fun. Hurts my eyes looking like that. Jeez. It's too close. These are a little further back. Dang it. Is it gonna matter? Probably not. It kind of looks stupid. It's gotta be closer. Just realized that Wendell has health food, water, and stamina bar. Can't remember. That's why he's always asking you for a billy hog. Like that. Doesn't have to be perfect because this is the top layer, but it's got to have a little reference point to stack them so they at least look good. I placed these ones backwards compared to the ones below it. The ones below it had a way easier reference point to place everything at. It was like perfect. For some reason I switched it up. So what do you have left then, motorcycle? Motor unicycle? Are you going New Game Plus? I guess you'll have the Java-matic defense. Which is fun. First time it's interesting. After the 5th or 6th time it's kind of like not as enjoyable, but first time I had to do it New Game Plus, I got wrecked. Just copy these. If you... I can spoil it for you. I don't have to. But if you're going to do the Java-matic defense, the final defense, which Wendell will lead you to, essentially right after you finish the Undershed, the best thing you can get is a really good sour weapon, because all the things in the final defense are weak against sour. And there's a wonderful sour weapon you can get, but it's sort of a not. You don't have to do it. It's not something required to beat the game, but it does make it better. And the axe is worth it. Got the Mantis and Infected Broodmother trinkets, then I will embark on New Game Plus. It's funny enough, I haven't beaten the Infected Broodmother in a while, but I did the Wasp Queen and the Broodmother recently, farming infused weapons, and every time I fought them, I've gotten that trinket. I'm just loaded with trinkets right now from the bosses. Gotten quite a few Mantis ones as well from the last New Game Pluses. I don't know if the drop rate increased or something, but I'm not complaining. Should have thought about... Well, it kind of works. I wonder if you can see that. It's kind of jank. Can we place it somewhere better? No? Oh, that'll work. That's actually pretty good. I'm alright with that. Hide it as much as possible. But yeah, especially once you want to go to New Game Plus, you definitely want to get as many things done in the regular base game as possible before you go to New Game Plus. One, because there's enough New Game Plus stuff to keep you busy for some time. Two, it is exponentially harder. Now that I'm in New Game Plus 4, I finally feel like I'm at a point where I've got good weapons and good items. But the first 3 New Game Pluses can be really difficult before you get all the good stuff. Before you've had time to make life easier. I'm so glad that I have a zip line at the woodpile. Yeah. I have them everywhere. Now I'm just working to get teleporters everywhere. It's even better. Best part about New Game Plus. Teleporters. Makes everything so easy. I do love just flying over the yard on a zipline, though. Like, it's one of those in-game experiences that's just good every time. 2K mushroom bricks in the Java-Matic, and they broke 5 walls. Wait till you get to New Game Plus. Just, you'll rue the day you said that. One sour infused mosquito, firefly, or black ox beetle, or ladybird. One of them with sour will literally, they'll hit your base, destroy one piece, and then a sour thing will spawn, and it'll bounce off of everything so fast that it'll break everything. It's insane. You'll just watch, like, instantly half of your stuff will just die. It's so funny. The nice thing is once you get a trinket with sour damage up best and defense attack, and then use guard dog and ant annihilator, you literally one-shot like everything. So it's not necessarily hard, but man, if they get out of control, it's bad. Now I got to do a waft raid so I don't get raided. Nice. Found that Java was just as easy in New Game Plus 1 as in the base game, but I haven't gone past that. It was really hard. I feel like I really struggled in New Game Plus 2. And then I got a trinket and it was super easy. But once they start having lots of infusions, it gets really difficult because they just start blowing everything up. So if you don't have a good setup, like build and stuff, for sour specifically, it's really difficult. As soon as you get good sour stuff, you just one-shot all the enemies, and it's kind of trivial. Way over defended with mushrooms. Yeah. I think New Game Plus 1, I would have beat it first try, but I got cocky and started reading chat and then died. Literally, I wasn't paying attention, and it got killed like 10 seconds before it was going to finish. I just didn't realize that there was an ant pounding on the weird back one. I was like, that is so frustrating. Just one random ant. Not even an infused one, just one random ant killing it. And I was all distracted, killing a couple things up front. And then from there, it hasn't been really difficult. New Game Plus 2 threw me for a loop till I got the correct mutations and trinkets for it. So the enemies are really hard to kill if you don't have a good setup. You need to do a lot of damage to kill them because there's so many. So a couple bad RNG options for infusions, and it can be really difficult. A couple good ones, and it could be really, really easy. Yikes. Went a little long. All stuffed up, jeez. All the smoke in my area. Summer fires are finally hitting. No spawn? No. Next I need to build... I can't decide if I want to go work on the bathhouse, which I'm pretty excited. I think that could be a really fun little build, or the workshop. Can't decide. The workshop would probably be more functional, but it's not as cool as the bathhouse. But it really needs to happen because currently the workshop's kind of garbage. The only thing that actually is functioning in this entire area is the worst build so far. Probably not ideal. I actually have a lot of light stuff. Nice. I'm on top of one collection, apparently. Yeah, that's the look. I want this build to be nice and clean. Nothing too crazy. 'Cause I want the chests to stand out. For anyone who is not and hasn't heard, there's a couple of new faces in here. This build is for all my supporters, people who have donated, become members, or supported the Discord in any way, shape, or form. Pretty much support the stream in any way in my content. So anyone who has donated, become a member, gifted anything, whatever, will get their name in one of these chests. And it will be forever immortalized. Now orc bugs are everywhere? Yeah, they do spawn everywhere. I mean, they're not like everywhere, but they're in a few of the spots. There's only like four or five spots over the entire map where they really spawn, so. In every New Game Plus, they should have reset the Coltana challenge so you can get an Infused. That would be fine. That'd be a great way to do it. And then it could even be, it doesn't even have to be the Coltana at that point. Like, you could have made it any of the katanas spawn. And you could, like, keep doing it or something. Or even that, I mean, getting one of the random ones, or each New Game Plus, you can get a different one. It could just be like a Sword in the Stone challenge at that point. Because honestly, it is, the sizzle isn't, you don't have to worry about the sizzle because you can get a trinket with sizzle immunity, but like, it's not necessarily the easiest challenge in New Game Plus. With all the infused versions. Like larva that can spawn with it. Would make it harder than the normal. I think my pet aphid is afraid of Wendell. Pretty sure your pet aphid could beat Wendell in a fight. Yeah, that is one of the things I really wish, is that the Coltana, the Katanga, the Sour Katanga, all that, the fresh one, the Breath Slayer, the Jalapeno, all of the new like versions of stuff. Even the battle axes, I think, would have been really cool to do infused. Like, they put so much effort into them. It's kind of, that's one of the major missed opportunities, I think. Because now that I have infused weapons, I'm like thoroughly happy with New Game Plus. Like, it feels, I still get one-shot and destroyed randomly, but they're more like funny ways now. They're not as infuriating as they maybe once were. But I want more weapons. It's addicting. Like, it's very addicting to like farm all the new weapons, the infused weapons. And if they made it so like you just farmed all sorts of them and you got all these, every single weapon in the game infused, oh. So I think that's maybe one of the disappointments, is in New Game Plus they gave you the opportunity, and maybe this is me looking into it a little too much, but it's kind of a cool concept, because they gave you the opportunity to essentially make, with enough effort, you can now make every single build in the game viable. With enough effort, you can get a trinket to make the nerfed fist builds, to make archery builds, to make summon builds. Like, everything is at a point where, like, if you try hard enough, get a good enough trinket, you can make any build viable. But the only part they missed of that is they have all these like amazing, fun, cool weapons that are like completely left out. Like, as soon as you're in New Game Plus 4 and you get an infused club, like, why would you ever use the like mint mace when you could have a fresh breath of the Mother Demon club, or sorry, a fresh club of the Mother Demon with like Finale Fury and fresh damage up best, and a trinket that like does fresh damage. Like, you're unstoppable at this point. It feels so good. But I'm like, everything else is viable. Like, there's the Samurai perk and the Mad Scientist perk, and you have all these amazing perks that make all these really cool weapons that kind of used to be useless overall, or not in the meta, because they were outscaled by the Club of the Mother Demon, honestly. You could have brought them all back, given people the ability to make any broken build. Now you give me tips on killing Director Schmechter. You need a really good sour weapon. A lot of people use a sour hammer. I'm not a huge fan of it. Pretty sure he's only weak. Sour and busting. So like, a sour hammer is probably your best bet, or just a Club of the Mother Demon gives you, I don't even think that gives you busting, never mind. That's the hardest part, is you get the best sour Club of the Mother Demon. It's probably the highest outputting damage one. If you had a sour one, that would be good. But any sour weapon you have, even making one is probably a good idea. Doesn't really matter what it is, but he's weak to sour, so that's probably the biggest suggestion. And then there's not like... I could do the fight. That is one fight I haven't done in this new game plus, now that I think of it. Luckily I didn't upgrade it down any path yet. Yeah. But, like the other thing is, like Club of the Mother Demon, until you're in New Game Plus, the salty Club of the Mother Demon is one of the strongest weapons for salt. So, like, in an ideal world, if you want to do maximum damage, just like a Club of the Mother Demon with all the different candies on it, it's going to make you the strongest. It'll sort of feel like a waste, but if you dupe that before you add sour to it, oh, this looks great. If you dupe it currently where it is, if you have a lot of raw science, that's a really good option too, because then you can make multiple of them and they're already upgraded to that point. It's fairly expensive. It'll be quite a bit of raw science, but honestly, it's probably the easiest way to do it. Looks so good, thank you. Right? It turned out really nice. It's very clean, which is what I was really hoping for. Because it's just a temple just to show off these chests that'll have people's names on them. And that's it. That's all this is going to be. The lighting turns out really cool. It's going to make a sick thumbnail too. Like this. Oh. Tomorrow's thumbnail. That'll look great. I also need to build like the statue that I want to put here. Or whatever it's going to end up being. I don't even know yet. Yeah. The lighting looks really good too. I like that you almost can't tell they're there because they're so close to the wall. I'm really happy with this one. And then once this lighting, I might have to change this to white. I have to do some testing. Let's try out white, see which one we like better. The blue is just kind of cool. You watched How to Train Your Dragon with your kids. It's a really great movie. I've watched, not with my kid. He's only like 15 months old, so we're watching Miss Rachel and kids shows. Done a little bit of, if we watch like a Disney movie or anything, it's more for me and my wife to enjoy than him specifically. He doesn't quite have the attention span yet to like sit and watch a long movie. Eventually, though. What's up, Oozin? Yeah. You get to see the lighting. Good timing. Excuse you? Chill. I'll show you the your lighting. How to Train Your Dragon is one of your favorite. It's good. I really like the movies. They're awesome. Very well done. 6 hour? 6 hour? I've never had, that's like, that's just a good night's sleep for me these days. That's what that is. Alright, do we change the color and do like a blue, or do we stick with like the white? The white is so bright. Could change the brightness too, though. I don't know. Or do we do like a rainbow? Like we start with one color, then another, then another. That might be a little bit much. But Oozin, look at that lighting. Look how clean that looks. It's all because of you. Looking at your build inspired the clean look. So it's fitting that you would show up right now because I literally just finished this lighting. If anyone doesn't know, Oozin's a great builder. They have their build inspiration up on the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, join that. Check out the build inspiration pages, the Grounded page for building, or if you build in other games. It's a great place to just come and hang out. Kung Fu Panda was disappointing. I have not seen the new one. Luckily, I guess. I've always loved Jack Black, so I'd probably still enjoy it a bit. This is overkill, but... I mean, eventually I'm going to be bored and just have nothing to watch, so I'll probably watch it just because, but... Terrible. Why am I not... I have 1k lint and I haven't processed any of it. Brave? Brave was really good, yeah. My wife and I actually watched that together not too long ago. Uh-oh. Whew. Excuse me. Oops. Dang. Can't believe I let myself run out of lint. Bless you. I have some here, yeah. Might as well steal it. This is why I need to expand the workshop at the sandcastle. I liked Kung Fu Panda franchise, and then they ruined it. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. Every great franchise is ruined because they get greedy, and instead of just finishing it and being done with it, they keep on pushing. Every time. Ooh, I think we have enough. Sorry, my ADHD just... Oh, nice. I think we got enough. No, I think we need one more. Oh, wait. I need 7 more. Dang it. Look at that damage increase, though. Yeah, Star Wars. More of something isn't good. Dude, Fast and Furious is the #1 example. I haven't watched Fast and Furious since they brought in The Rock. Like, after the first... I don't even know what they are, like, where they are anymore in it. But, like, looking at the last one, like, Dom has, like, superpowers all of a sudden. Like, what? They've, like, lost their minds thinking that that series is still good. It's crazy to me. Like, peak Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, so good. And then it just went, like, downhill from there. Yeah, when Paul Walker died, that's when it all went downhill. They got greedy, and they just kept going. They just brought in bigger stars and just kept making it worse, sadly. Honestly, I enjoy the new Star Wars, but that's just because... I mean, I can't say all of them. There are certain ones I've really enjoyed. The newest Star Wars movies have been hit or miss for me. But, like, I enjoyed Han Solo, like Solo's one. The Mandalorian, I absolutely love that series. So, like, it's hit or miss. I just started watching The Acolyte. I'm not sure if that one's going to be any good whatsoever so far. But I am enjoying the continuation of the stories. But some of them have been meh at best. That's the nice thing about Star Wars is they can make crappy. They can afford to make crappy series, because they're just expanding this like endless world, and like some of them are gonna hit and be amazing. Like the Book of Boba Fett, I enjoyed that as well. Maybe not as good as The Mandalorian, but honestly, overall, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy the like furthering the backstory of these like outer characters and stuff that you never really got to see. Obi-Wan, I really enjoyed Obi-Wan. Getting to see like Darth Vader and all that. Obi-Wan was really cool. Some of the other ones have been garbage, but I'm okay with that for a handful of good ones, you know? Could be worse. And I'm not someone who has to be like a purist. Like there are some of the people that like grew up with Star Wars. Like I'm young enough, not super young, but I'm young enough that like Star Wars wasn't I didn't fall in love with the original Star Wars movies as much as someone that, like, my dad was, like, all about Star Wars and Star Trek and stuff. Liked them all, but, like, I'm not quite the purist, so I'm okay with them being different and not as good. Well, like, The Hobbit's a great example. I like the Lord of the Rings series, and so having the continuation of the story, to me, is really interesting. Are they as good? Nothing will be as good. Let's be honest. Nothing will be as good as the original Lord of the Rings. But the fact that we get to kind of continue on is what I always enjoyed about them. And, like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and I'm very interested to see how they do on the new series. I'm really interested. Marvel's been, yeah, the same thing. Absolutely insanely good, and then they've fallen apart the last couple of series. They're not done a good job on the last couple ones. I mean it like the nicest way, but like my wife watched Madame Web and she's like, this is the worst show I've ever seen. Like, nothing about this is good. The new Spider-Man and stuff, like all the Spider-Mans, I've really enjoyed Spider-Man. Homecoming, No Way Home, I really like Tom Holland. So does my wife. So, like, some of them, really good. Some of them, not as good. Deadpool. I'm really excited to see the new Deadpool at some point. That's an insanely well done one. But there's definitely hit and miss on all of them. Comes with the territory, I think, of just endlessly making movies. Sad part is they really shouldn't be that hard. They're not that difficult of, like, movies to do a good job on. But, like, with Marvel, what was it called? Like, Secret Wars, kind of garbage. Interesting background, I guess. But then, Rated R, yeah. So good. I love Deadpool. It's such a good series. What is it? Loki? Loki was so good. I absolutely loved Loki. Me and my wife have watched that twice through all the way. Oh, it does skip one. Oops. Thought I was missing something. Dang it. You haven't watched Loki? You need to go watch it right now. So much for helping me with Undershed. No problem. Happy to help. That's what I do. What's the point of having all this knowledge of this game if I don't help other people? Especially since there's only so many people still playing the game. Gotta help everyone have fun. Is that right? Alright. Skips it. Skips a spot every time. Yeah, Loki was so good. Kind of a mess with your mind. The whole multiverse concept and stuff is like taken so far in that series, but dang, is it good. It's honestly one of my favorite Marvel things now. The lamps make me feel like I'm in the light section of Lowe's. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Did I? Yeah, I did contact it. I don't hate that, though. Sort of completes the look, though. Actually, why don't we just get this piece placed every time so I don't mess it up. I didn't do the last one. Yeah, because it would have been okay. Cool. Actually, no, it would be there. Yeah, we'll see. I can always add it. Look at Lowe's, man. My son would love this then. He loves going through the lighting section at Home Depot and Lowe's. Bring him to the fans, man. That kid is mesmerized. Who needs weed when you can look up at fans and get hypnotized? Slightly horrified. He's gonna start walking in the next like week or two. He can like fully stand up on his own now. He's just too stubborn to like actually take a step currently. So we're safe for a little while, but ooh man, next 2 weeks are gonna be, it's gonna get crazy when he starts walking. In a good way, but also in a crazy way. Going into new game +5 since you said something about it. Nice. I'm tempted, if only for the fact that I would like to get some of the drops from the Mant, the infused weapons, the hammers, and the... I'm contemplating getting... If I were to do it, I would probably try to farm the Mant for a spicy antlion sword. Great sword. Seems like probably the best option. Be really good against the Broodmother. And if you got Finale Fury on it, it'd probably be pretty much the same as the Club of the Mother Demon at this point. It's like the only one that makes sense to not do as a Club of the Mother Demon. The Club of the Mother Demon just makes more sense. I like the Scythe of the Blossom, but I'm also not like the biggest fan of it. It's like decent. But not my favorite. Oops. Great, the club just and the antlion sword just seemed like the right way to the good route to go. Did it again. Okay. That's in the ceiling now. Go get that later. Maybe. Oh wait, it's one off. I was like, what looks wrong here? There we go. Yeah, that's right. What is this song? For anyone curious, I listened to T-Pain's Pizzle Pack. He makes a ton of royalty-free beats and songs. And that's what we listen to every night. Like that with the lights, right? I think so. Looks pretty cool. Trying to decide if I want more white or more of like a different color, or like everyone's a different color. I don't know. You're an Xbox player? I am still amazed that some people are good at this game on Xbox. It just seems so much harder to me. It's honestly props, because I struggle with mouse and keyboard, and I feel like it's got to be so much easier. You can like I have key bindings on my mouse to press all the like my healing and stuff. So all I have to do is like switch through the hotbars, and then I can just spam everything, switch through everything really quick and easy. Like everything is so much easier. But there are Xbox players that are much better at fighting than I am. Play this on Switch? Ooh, dude. I've been contemplating trying to load my world up on the Switch, but I don't really want to buy a new Switch when it explodes. Queen is the hardest on Xbox. I could see that. I could definitely see that being a struggle, just because of the way the fight works and how hard it is for like to hit her, because she's always flying around like a maniac. It's like for me, I mean the Broodmother's the easiest, but I prefer the Wasp Queen fight over the Mantis personally. Oops. Just buying left D-pad to heals, yeah, that works. I just like that I can spam all of it really quickly and easy. I can have like multiple heals, trinkets, all sorts of stuff on my hotbar really easily. I mean, the white is more fitting. Can't decide. Wish you had that, yeah. Like, I can literally just swap through all my weapons instantly. I just have mouse buttons on my mouse. 1 through 7. Hard to probably see on the camera, but just like, oh, you want to eat different types of heals, water. Makes it so easy. Those, and behold, we have to press left bumper. Oh, did these spawn yet? Yeah. I need to be better about remembering to farm this stuff so we don't run out, and I'm going to need more lint. We still have a lot to do on the outside of this building, and fun details on the inside. Trying to make like my first sculpture. I'm just not sure how I want to do it yet. I've seen some larger scale sculptures, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do anything cool. But maybe some abstract art sort of looking thing. How do I not sizzle? New game plus sizzle immunity on my trinket, so it makes you completely immune to it. Such a good addition. Ooh. Got him. Though it hasn't even been 2 weeks since I got this game. Bought it last Monday. Nice. You got a lot of fun gaming ahead of you. Tell you that much. Wish I could go back to the first time I played this game. It was so fun in my first playthrough. I also did it with 3 of my buddies, and man, the laughs we had, they were nuts. It was such a shit show. Oh, it was so bad. But man, was it funny. Just like the hedge lab, I will never forget how many times each of us fell out of the hedge lab. It was so bad. Just a bunch of bumbling, babbling baboons. First playthrough is the best, yeah. This is still the first world I played on. Like, I have a shared world with them. We didn't even beat the entire game. We all kind of bailed. Because I had a kid, they got busy, life got busy. But we got through most of the story. We just hadn't beaten all the bosses and all the random little things you can do. And then I was like, figured out there was building, and I'm like, hold on a second. That's what I want to do. My buddy built this base, and I was like, dude, this is so cool. Hold on. I didn't know you could build like that in this game. It was just a starter base. Like, it wasn't even anything all that crazy. It was just kind of like a goofy castle. But man, it was so cool. So I started my own playthrough, and then was like, watched a guy on Twitch, Obibert, I believe is his name. He was building in the pagoda just sort of on the inside, and I was like, I want to do that. And then I had the idea to build in the walls and do all the crazy stuff I ended up doing. The rest is history. That's where it all started. And all because my buddy was like, we were frustrated with playing Valorant. We all wanted a break. And because that's what we played every single night. Me and my 3 other buddies that we went to college with. We're all getting a little over Valorant. We were getting frustrated. It was just getting more and more toxic. Every day it felt like. And my buddy's like, dude, you gotta try this. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Just trying to carve a skull statue and enshrouded by slowly chipping away at the earth. I've seen some really cool... I mean, specifically, I have seen a skull, and you can build some really cool stuff. Takes a long time. Yeah. If you haven't seen some of the submissions for the build contest they did, a dude built a dragon, like, blowing out of this castle he made, and he, like, made it look like it's falling apart. It's crazy. It is so cool. And he didn't even get, like, top 15 or something like that. His build is ridiculously cool. Yeah, it's an awesome, awesome build. I feel like for consistency's sake, I want to build this side. Hello? Clean it up a little bit. Yeah, it just needs that. Where's my ghost gnat? I want it back. It is a learning curve? Yeah, for sure. The game gets a lot easier as you get better at it, though. It really does. And you really are forced to, like, grind better weapons and materials and stuff, too. You can't just, like, get complacent and not keep progressing. Especially in new game pluses and stuff. Why am I stuck? Don't want all these things stuck in here once I cover it all up. Drive me nuts. Remember a quote from How to Teach a Dragon. What's that? I don't know. But it's crumbling my eyelid. I don't think I remember that one. I haven't watched it a ton though. That's part of it. Did want to change the outside too. The roof is too big and too repetitive. It's like not bad, but I'm not sold yet. Yeah, some of them I haven't watched. I only watched the new one most kind of recently. I had to do lighting out here too. So much work. So much to do, so little time. It's already 10? Holy cow. I mean, it feels good to have the inside of this, like, pretty much done. Now it's the fun details of making it look, like, really, really cool everywhere. Like, the basic stuff I wanted to get done is all done. Now it's, like, all a cool wall decoration and stuff. Motor, you going to bed? Sounds good, man. Just a little more lighting. Little things here and there. It's coming along, though. Can't tell if I need to continue that or not. Could also, like, make it go out and do cool patterns, too. All over the floor. Like some diagonal ones, almost. Like, if these were in the ground, though. Could be kind of interesting. Fell asleep during yesterday's stream. I'm that boring? No. I'm not gonna lie, like something like that might be kind of cool. Might be kind of cool, but in the ground, of course. Like, keep continuing this floor pattern out, like every couple things. Like every one, like that. Just imagine. Then I have to like completely redo this whole floor because then I'm going to be using like square pieces. Oof. Sounds rough, but it would look cool. Oh, it would look really cool. That's really tempting. I'll mess with it out off a stream. See if it's worth the effort. Also need to figure out this wall. This wall needs way more detail. It's really boring. I really like these things, so I need to get the lighting in here as well. Figure out how I want to light this stuff. Might just put them like on this backside. That way you don't see them like that. I guess it's not bad when it's lit up. I didn't realize I had that turned off. Man, it's looking cool. Tomorrow, will you listen to me beat Dr. Schmechter? How would I listen to you? I can beat Director Schmechter tomorrow, too. If you'd like me to do it while you're doing it or before. Yeah. Yeah, just while you're chatting, that's fine. Second one. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Spitballing ideas here, I don't know. I'll probably beat Director Schmechter tomorrow, though. I need to do it. It'd be a good fight to do. If I can kill the Black Widow, I can beat Schmechter, probably. Director Schmechter is just maybe a slightly more difficult assistant manager fight. More health, slightly more annoying abilities, but it's honestly like combining the Tase Tease and the laser. I mean, it just makes... It's just the assistant manager, but everything comes from, like, one boss. One enemy. Who killed Director Schmechter? She? She who? Who, she, we? I don't know, I need to come up with some cool pattern to put on this wall or something. The Black Widow killed her? How? How is that possible? Watching like Mutter Chutters or something? Dude, look at this. It's gonna make a crazy cool thumbnail. That'll be epic. Then like add in some cool Photoshop stuff. Ah. I think the only thing is that like a Black Widow has way less health. Probably a harder attack pattern. Because you're not really fighting Director Schmechter, you're just dodging all of the projectiles and craziness that's happening. But like him himself, not that difficult. He isn't really like, you're not blocking a bunch of his attacks, you're just trying not to die to all the things going on while you're fighting him. It's a chaotic fight, but it's not necessarily that difficult of a fight. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this lighting. I think I might have to go with white just because it's clean. I don't really love changing the colors, and I think if I went like full rainbow, it'd be a little too much. Like I like it on this build, but only because that's the point of this build. I don't know. I liked the colors here for some reason, but I don't necessarily like them as much in this build. Saw one video where in New Game Plus 2, Director Schmechter got stuck in the wall, soft locking them. Oof. I mean, the nice thing is you can always reload a save, but that would be a bummer. All right, yeah, just some lighting for tomorrow. Then the inside's pretty much done, other than some fun details, but we're gonna mess around with some cool things. Then it's the boring work of the outside. I might do some of this off stream just because it's so repetitive. I could probably finish this up off stream in 20 to 30 minutes. Just get the outside finished and done so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Then Director Schmechter. I think it makes sense to do some of this off stream. Like moving on to the next fun build is going to be a good thing to do. Switch it up. This build's been fun. Not quite as fun as this one. This is an important build for the channel, I think. I like the idea of showing some love to supporters. Anybody who's donated stuff. I do have some other details for the outside to figure out, but we might leave the roof as is. I don't really like the pine cone, though, so we're going to have to change that. See you tomorrow, Motor. Thanks for hanging out, man. Glad we were able to help you through the Undershed. This build was just crazy, though. I can't picture myself making anything this crazy again in Grounded. Just everything about it turned out exactly how I was hoping. This build's going to be cool, though. I really like how this is started. Just this little front entrance thing looks really cool. It's going to be a really fun little oasis bathhouse sort of thing. Nothing crazy, but it'll be fun. Another fun, unique one. Can't decide if I'm going to work on this. Maybe I'll do a YouTube poll or something like that and ask if I should work on the bathhouse or redo the workshop, because the workshop is struggling right now. It's not what it needs to be. It's really ugly. And doesn't really make sense. It's too fat. It's too big. Almost want to like tear it down and start over. Can't decide like if I could make it something over there. Like this isn't usable space anywhere under here or anything though. Can't really do much. Ooh, I forgot. I gotta get these chests too. Like I like how this roughly works, but it almost needs to be more of like a tall tower back here, not so chunky. And then use some of the height to be able to, because currently it's built like right over the top of cheese leg, literally built like right over the top of this. So if instead of trying to build below it and around the outsides where I had space, I could shrink it to more of the size of these and make it a more unique like wizard, not a wizard's tower, but like an alchemist tower or something. Look up some cool towers. That might be a that would be an interesting, sorry, I'm giving myself notes for ideas. Might be an interesting way to do it, make it like a more unique, like how this tower is really cool, just like a third tall, maybe half height tower, somewhere around this height, and then each floor has like different things going on. That'd be kind of cool. So right now it's just too big. It's too clunky. I don't know what to do with the top. Could also like just make this platform smaller and build up the tower tiered from here. Might be a way to do it. Then I can keep, oops, sorry. Then I can keep sort of some of the design that I've got going on, because I mean, I don't love these weird stairs, but I really like this secret passageway down here, and like that goes around to get me to the science field station. And like this chest area looks kind of cool, but it's just not big enough currently. If you put chests inside of a wall or roof, you make an invisible chest room with the deposit. Ooh. I want to show it off. Part of what I want to do, like I started it here, but I was like, I wanted to do a chest for every single item in this tower, and I just didn't have enough room. So I built a lot of chests, but this is just not enough. And so I kind of just settled with it because I was working on other things. This just needed to function. And it functions, but it doesn't really like, it's got like palette and all the spaces and stuff. It works, but I want it to be more of like a really functional tower base sort of thing, so I can have like layers and floors of chests and stuff to show off each individual item in a chest. So I might, I don't know, take off all this and make a tower or lower it or change the design or something a little bit to make it function a bit better. So we might, that might be the next build we work on, a really functional base. These builds are fun, but they're not necessarily like functional by any means. They don't really do anything for the builds. They're just fun for me to build. They look cool. They give people ideas of how to add detail to their own specific bases, but like they don't do anything. And if my workshop's not functioning as good as I'd like it and doing everything I want to, it's a good thing to add to the build just so it adds more functionality. Could also do chests or something here, like one last layer. Spots for the top donos or something, and then add a pattern on top of this. Don't hate that idea. So originally I was going to have different chests for the different like tiered members and stuff, but realistically we don't have enough members currently to like go crazy. So if they just got higher positions on the wall, it'd be a good way to do it. Can't see them as well, but they'd know they were there. And then I can do cool designs like above this. Whatever it ends up being, I don't know. Some to add some cool details. We'll have to see. But I think I'm going to call it here. Got a lot done. Got a lot of story and stuff. Had some fun doing things other than building, which was a good time. It was kind of a nice break from just purely building all night. So I should be most likely back tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Building. We'll do some Director Schmechter. Maybe I'll beat the Mantis. Just kind of play it by ear and have some fun. But keep an eye out for the stream. I'll leave any updates if anything changes in the Discord. If you're not part of that, feel free to join. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.